Hi guys, thanks. I hope you enjoy all these sessions in 2 days, right? You guys enjoy, you learned something about digital marketing, you got an idea, insights from all those great speakers, right? So let me introduce myself. I'm Jitendra Vaswani. I'm a blogger, professional blogger and a digital marketing consultant. I'm running my own agency, DGX, and I run my own blogs. My first baby blog is bloggersideas.com. It is my first baby, and I'm really attached to blogging. So I mostly do blogging stuff, and I provide consulting services to many startups and big brands in US and UK. That's about me.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Sachin Bhide. I'm marketing strategy consultant to small and medium enterprises.
So guys, so today we have an agenda about speaking about that how you can incorporate digital marketing in your marketing campaign. So we will share some case studies at how we use digital marketing for our businesses. So how many guys from here have been into digital marketing from past 3 years? Raise your hand. Past 3 years. 5 years? 5 years. Okay, perfect. So how is your experience with digital marketing? What type of campaigns you run in digital marketing? You failed, you succeed. I just want to know your experiences, guys. So do you like to share some experience in digital marketing, you guys? So please share. So what was the best you got good results from SEO, Facebook, paid ads? So
Actually, we have two breaking news items. One is good, one is bad. Which one you would like to listen? Sorry? Bad? Okay. Bad is making digital marketing effective is going to be more and more difficult.
that's right.
And good? Any guesses? Digital marketing as an industry is going only in one direction, that is growth.
Right.
That is the future.
Right.
We would like to know some different questions than other speakers have asked. How many of you are into business to business scenario? Shall we consider rest are in business to consumer? Okay. How many of you are marketing a product?
Product marketing. Who's doing that?
How many of you are marketing a service? How many of you are marketing a product or a service of a company which is, say, a startup? How many of you are into SME category, small and medium enterprises? And how many of you are dealing with listed companies which are large enterprises? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Very few.
Okay. Okay, so what probably we thought and now it proves is we will focus on digital marketing effectiveness for small and medium enterprises. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you think that what works best for your business? Do you think social media is good? Do you think blogging is good? So what is your experience? Have you done blogging? Have you done social media campaigns? Have you done Facebook ads? You run some Google AdWords campaigns and you failed miserably in that. So what is your experience in running some small campaigns? Because we will be just saying about this small medium businesses. So what's your experience with this small running campaigns like Facebook ads or Google?
Yeah. So basically I'm coming from agency background and I'll share my insights on it. There's a pest control company we are dealing with. It's based in US, having some 13, 14 offices in different locations. We tried with the Google AdWords, and when we talk about the typical scenario, the typical ticket size for a customer is it's like $600 a year, which is not too big, right? We tried the Google AdWords campaign. The cost of acquisition was going very high. It was going like $150 or $100 for acquisition of a. I'm talking about a customer who's actually buying that thing. I'm not talking about the lead generation, basically.
Lead generation. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So $150 for a lead acquisition, customer acquisition cost was kind of very high. Then we tried the Facebook advertisements.
Yeah.
Now Facebook advertisements are like, now this is not an impulse category. Pest control is not an impulse category, right? So it was not working well. So we thought one thing was clear that Facebook, the cost per click, the cost per lead acquisition would be lesser, but the effective or quality lead was not coming. So we come up with the idea that okay, we'll give them some free credits kind of offer, which can be redeemed in 2 months, 3 months kind of time frame,
Time period.
right? And pest control is seasonal, right? The requirement may come sometime. So the cost of acquisition came down. It was like $40, $30 for acquisition, and a lot of people went for it.
So Facebook ads works.
Yeah, so it
Works
worked
better.
well.
So you have tried Facebook remarketing ads. Have you done that?
Yes,
Suppose
yes, yes.
site, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we are trying that.
The another thing with digital marketing, creating new terminology. Anybody had heard remarketing 5 years back?
What is remarketing? How you can do this?
Yeah. So it is something new, right? People have been doing it. Now the term is new. Have anybody has heard inbound marketing? Everybody, right? Was this term before, say, 10 years back? No. The challenge with marketing world is that its surname remains same, first name changes. SMS was there in vogue, then SMS marketing, then email marketing. Now somebody will call it WhatsApp marketing. Now social media marketing, and surname will remain same. And interesting incidents. Today morning I came for the conference and there was a briefing for speakers, and I was told that the most important speakers are going to speak first. But they forgot to tell us that the most important topic is in the end, and audience also. So same thing happens with digital marketing, is that in digital marketing you are just playing a role of one piece of an entire jigsaw puzzle of marketing. Most of the digital marketing agencies that I have seen, they work like a plumber. You want to fix something, call them up, get it fixed. Some where the long-term engagement is there, then you work like a hardware shop. We have these things, do you want to buy? How many of you have faced that your decision maker on client side, somebody who is going to sign the check, is non-digital? Have you experienced? And still I find that digital marketers talk the same language with the decision makers, who probably will not understand, what is CTR, what is CPP, what is CTC, the kind of T. Then, and there will be many more technological terms, right? So, how many of you from digital marketing agencies or independents? Do you find this as a problem? Dealing with customers that they are not exactly understanding. I have one customer in consumer durable industry. Their marketing director has stopped coming for digital marketing agency meetings. Because he says that I don't understand what these guys talk. I only understand website. I understand a visitor. After that, whatever they talk, I don't understand. So I feel ashamed that I'm not understanding so many things which are everybody knows, but I am not aware. So the marketing director doesn't attend meeting with digital marketing agency. Ideally, a digital marketing agency should do a digital marketing 101 session with the decision maker, right? Do you agree?
So main problem I have faced that I am a digital marketer from 5 years. I face that most of the digital marketers fail to understand the problem of customers. They don't understand the problems, that what is their requirement. They just throw their some heavy keywords in SEO or a link building kar lo, isse ye ho jayega, you will get ranking, they don't understand the basic requirements of any clients or the customers. So this is the main problem I have seen among many digital marketers and most of the agencies also. I have worked with various agencies in New Delhi, Noida. I have seen they don't understand the basic requirement of clients and they just give a rubbish reports to the clients. Trust me, I have seen many agencies out there in Delhi, Noida, Pune itself, and they just give a rubbish reports to the clients and they don't understand the basic requirements of clients and they just don't want to understand. I don't know why. That's the main problem I have seen with the agency right now. Yeah. They don't understand the basic requirements.
So let's take direction in the exactly opposite direction. That I think there was a lot of discussion about relationship between an agency and a client, right? And client have their own way of thinking, agencies have their own way of thinking. What is the common goal for both?
Revenue maximization.
Absolutely. If your common goal is revenue maximization, agency also has a same goal. How can I increase revenue from a particular customer so that instead of finding a new customer, probably I'll find 2 more customers which are similar. Is it true?
Yeah.
But what is the common mistake that clients make? Let's talk about that also. How many of you are consumers of digital marketing services? Clients.
Ankita.
Great. So, anybody would like to share 1 or 2 points?
Ankita,
Yeah.
I think Ankita can share because she has shared her story with me. She had a very bad experience with one of the digital agencies, so she will share. Ankita, your microphone.
Hi, I
Hi.
recently got my website developed, and I was not really aware of the jargons.
Basic terms of this.
And yeah, jargons, I mean terminologies of digital marketing. So since I was in a hurry and out of convenience, I found an agency and they made a really fancy pitch. Yeah, we're good, we're this and that, and I went for it and I got it developed, and they told me that they'll give me a lot of like the hosting plan for a year's free, maintenance is free. So they made it sound really interesting. So
That's
went
the
for
truth.
it, paid for it, and I was just one day I was just taking a back seat, and a friend of mine asked me for the source code because he's like he'll plug in some code in my website and I'll be able to track the
Your data.
traffic. So I asked the agency, can I have the source code? And they're like, sorry, that's our property. And the worst part is they didn't even design my website. The design was by me, the content was by me. They just coded it. And they charged me a bomb for it, which I wouldn't want to mention at this platform. But
They have charged very heavily for just a single website. I don't know why they have
Yeah.
charged so much.
And yeah, somebody else told me that they would have paid 1/5 of what I paid.
Right.
So I felt really cheated, and now they are not giving me my source code because they own it.
But be
And-
cautious, because many other digital marketing agencies will probably say, oh, that much you have paid?
That's
You should
exactly
have come to us.
That's exactly what I'm not saying.
So you
How
as a
much I
client
paid.
have to be very careful. I'm
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
from agency's point of view.
So it was really disappointing because you trust your service provider,
service provider
and
and
they
they
cheat
cheat
you
you.
like this. And now, like, I'm in a very iffy situation because I don't know what I'm going to do next with the source code and stuff.
Very
In law,
correct.
there is good term called as caveat emptor. Anybody knows what is that? Buyer be aware. So always the responsibility is with buyer. So what are the things that you can take care of while selecting agency? What are the things you can take care of? And there was discussion about, go beyond testimonials, take some references, etc. Do you also get free reports,
Audit reports for your business.
audits for your website or
You
social
get
media presence?
social media.
Yeah, that online one which
Hmm.
kind of automatically creates the PDF.
So you will get an email from somebody saying that we offer a digital marketing service and we think that there are a lot of improvements.
Spam emails we get. Spam emails.
Okay,
Yeah.
and if you ask them to provide a report, out of 10 only one will actually provide you the report, and that
They
is
will.
also generated by a
Tool. WooRank or some other
Tool.
kind of WooRank.
So in digital marketing, if you are not sure about what is the objective that you want to meet, finding the result will be difficult for both the parties. Example. So in digital marketing, visibility is the #1 objective for any marketer. How can your product and service be more visible? And that you can talk in terms of whatever you want, brand, customer experience, or something else. Just a quick example, the catering service provider here was asking me, sir, this gathering is for what? Means what is it that you are discussing throughout for 2 days? I said, we are talking about how you can use technology for better marketing. And then he said, oh, I know that number of online sites or e-commerce sites where they sell products are stolen products. That I know, he said. Other than that, what you are talking? He said that #1 problem with this company is that service is important. Even if you market really well online and if you are providing a bad service, you are in trouble.
You are in
This,
trouble.
who understands? A catering service provider who probably doesn't know what is a Google dashboard, who doesn't know what is a cost per click. So in digital marketing, number of reports, now we are all conversant with all different data points across the world from yesterday. Different sessions, you are all comfortable with numbers. If you identify the conclusion, actually no data is required. Do you really need data to understand that now people more and more are using mobile phone? Actually, there is no data is required. on your website or on a desktop or on a laptop or on your iPad, whatever it is, mobile, where exactly user should see or read? Do you actually need a research? How many of you read newspapers physical, printed? Where you start? Is for
Housing.com.
yeah.
Right.
So for website, where people start? First part of first page. Do you need research? But yes, once you want to get into details that instead of placing a call to action, all this terminology, instead of on the right hand side of the screen, shall I put it on left hand side of the screen? Yes, there it is required. But majority of the first time buyers of digital marketing services, this is not required. Okay, but this a buyer should be aware and not the. But to prove it, it's all required, like schooling. At the end of a year, we do get a certificate, right? But throughout the year, parents and kids both know what's happening.
अंदर की
It's
कहानी
the
सबको
same.
बताओ.
It's the same process.
Same.
Yeah.
So main thing is that I have seen that both the clients and the digital marketers, they don't have the clear goals. Whenever you are hiring an agency or any digital marketer or any the consultant, great consultant, so always have your clear goals, that what you exactly want from him or her. Define your goals. If you don't define your goals, then I'm sure that you will be feel cheated कि यार मेरे साथ क्या हो गया, यार इसने इतने पैसे लिए, इसने मेरे को इतना रिटर्न नहीं मिला, कुछ भी XYZ. So this can be, so there are many chances that you will face, you will have a feeling of cheating always. So define your goal always. So your goals are very important. So tell your agency or digital marketer, I want this from my project, I want this leads, I want that lead. So try to have a clear transparency. If the communication is not transparent, then you guys will face a problem the dealing with any agency or any expert digital marketer. Trust me. So this will happen, because as I'm a digital marketer, I'm dealing with clients all over the world. So I feel easy because most of the clients don't have the clear goal. They want to spend, some of them they don't want to spend, but they don't have a clear goal that what exactly they want from me. So that is the main problem I have seen among all these stuff.
I have two customers which are digital marketing agencies who are taking advice for marketing. And they have few customers, one particular agency. They say that every month we get our payment on time. They just don't ask us what's happening because their business is going good. And just because there is a need to do digital marketing, they are investing.
They are using. They are not understanding the basics.
I mean, is it a problem with the agency or a customer? Yeah, ideally both, because because number of times you will observe whatever is the strategy for a particular business is always in top floor, and very rarely it's parked on paper. Have you observed? How many of you have your written marketing strategy or plan of action on paper?
Only one. Okay.
Your client, do you check your client's marketing strategy?
Do you spy on?
Those who are into digital marketing services, do you check your client's marketing strategy? Some check, right?
Do you spy on them? मैं तो बहुत करता हूँ यार.
Probably the number one thing a digital marketing agency should ask a customer is that, do you have a marketing plan in place? Otherwise, you will become a contractor without a blueprint of a building or a bungalow. The moment you get a land, you start constructing. SEO, SMO, SEM, this, that. Because this is all you know, right? Whatever you get, optimize, remarket, reinvent, and many more terminologies will come, right? Ideal goal of a digital marketer, either a client or a agency, should be to move away from search engine optimization, that is SEO, to customer result optimization,
CRO.
CRO.
We are going to from CRO, client result optimization.
Because if client gets result, digital marketing agency success is already
There.
taken care of. Like she gave an example of, she thinks that she's being cheated because price was high, right? But in spite of that, imagine if she's getting results. Because for website development, price starts from, any idea? Yeah, but from agency, imagine. It starts with 500 rupees per page. 500 rupees per page. Okay, there is no upper limit. So those customers who are looking for online presence as an expense, they will always crib about cost. Those who are looking at online presence as an investment and also a virtual sales executive or a marketing executive, they will invest in their website. Is it true?
Right.
So what are the other issues that you are facing in terms of digital marketing, either for yourself, for your customers, anybody?
So when you say that the client should, or you should understand what is their objective.
Yeah.
Goal.
What if they don't know what is their objective?
You should ask.
No, how? I mean, I tried that, but they don't have any clear objective, and they don't even have a marketing plan in place. So what do
So
you do
you
in
just
that
help
case?
with them, ask them some simple questions. Those are typically part and parcel of a marketing plan, that who are your target customers, how do you communicate with them, what are the specific decision makers. Imagine if it's business to business, then there is more than one buyer.
Correct.
Okay, in fact for some business to consumer also there are more than one buyers. Imagine you are buying a car. Wife will decide, husband will pay. Similarly in business also, it may not be the case that only CEO decides. CEO may have a new marketing executive who is conversant with digital marketing, and in the background will ask, is this agency good? So your selection is completely based on somebody who is a fresher.
Right.
So it's your duty to educate your customers as to how they can, at least one page marketing plan also if they develop. If they don't develop, you sit in front of them, ask them questions, write it down, tell them this is your marketing plan.
Okay.
And you tell them that we don't charge anything extra for creating your plan, because it's part and parcel of our process. Because all discussion is about value addition, right?
Right.
Right.
And sometimes there is value subtraction also, because you feel that you are paying more than what you get in return. Any other challenges that you face?
Okay, whenever you hire a digital marketing agency, they have a great enthusiasm in the beginning, but then slowly it comes down, and then again one fine day you find that one of the resources who have a less experience is handling it, and when again the client buzzes him and he said, okay, no, I'll look about it, why the results are not getting it. So this is a typical behavior of a digital marketing agency.
Yeah,
By and
right.
large, I'm not saying, but by and large, they try to put more energy when they want to acquire a customer. Once it's freeze, 3 months down the line, payments are coming up, they will look for a different client because they
This
work.
is-
Because this is the real truth, because I have seen in many agencies in Delhi itself, in Noida itself, most agencies are working with those clients who are paying them high, जो कम पे कर रहे हैं उनके साथ they are not delivering them the proper reports and other stuff, because I've seen most agencies have taken lot of projects in their hand and they are not able to deliver the reports on time. They are just giving them rubbish reports और clients भी खुश हो जाते हैं कभी हाँ ठीक है traffic आ गया. They don't understand that from where they're getting the traffic or leads and any stuff. They don't want to understand.
But this is nothing to limit. We have to be very honest. This is nothing to do with digital marketing agencies. You go into any business, highest enthusiasm in acquiring business. Once the customer is acquired, enthusiasm is reduced. But that is the real opportunity to really develop a world-class digital marketing
But they do
agency.
not understand is, today if you don't show your enthusiasm straight away, then there are other competitors who are available. I can switch over to it.
Because switching is difficult, that they also know. They are taking care of all of your passwords. They are taking care of all of your original content. They are taking care of so many things. Your likes, dislikes, what you want to share, what you don't want to share. Actually, shifting or changing your digital marketing agency is very difficult.
Because they
you
have
agree?
all your data.
No, I contradict towards this because
Easy?
I contradict because whenever we give something, now probably we have a team working towards it in-house, which I find it's more productive towards it, because 24/7 they are understanding the brand, understanding it. But what happens in digital marketing agency? It's a shared resources. They are thinking about 3 brands in a day.
Yeah.
They cannot be that creative.
That's absolutely right. So see, as a customer also, you have to be very effective in terms of how you can use external help. Whenever you want an external opinion, highly expertise area. So imagine you are facing problem with say Google Ads. and you want to optimize that, you can hire an external expert. Whenever you have a scale in digital marketing, you can hire a team, right? And you can sustain a team also. But a client other day asked me, can I remove my digital marketing agency, hire a fresher, and
Yeah, right.
is it possible?
Yeah.
It's very difficult. Yeah.
So I'm a complete non-digital marketing person. So for an entrepreneur like me, are there any specific do's and don'ts, probably a list of that sort that we could refer to where we go to these digital marketers and where we can actually sort of try and, what can you say?
How to select a digital marketing agency?
How to select one, or rather to sort of tally if we are on the right track, if we are asking them the right questions, and if they are delivering the things
right
as promised.
I mean, what you are saying is actually the opportunity for all digital marketing service providers. Because if I ask you some questions, you just give me answer and then we'll check who has done that. Cheapest day of the week? Who told you? No, before me. Big Bazaar. Daag अच्छे होते. The greatest marketers educate their customers so well that they already know the answer. Only thing is they go there to complete that process. Branded process. Just can you park your question? Let's first answer her question and then we'll come back. Just a minute. So what we are trying to say is, instead of just providing a brochure or list of services,
Yeah.
today there is a need to educate, and she is a great example of how you need to educate your
Clients.
end customer, that
End
is the
customers.
decision maker. Okay, right now there aren't ironclad guidelines available in terms of how to select a digital marketing agency, but somebody, if is really enthusiastic, can tomorrow write a blog post and send it to her. If imagine you want to get her account.
That is
But what I will suggest is that you can definitely check online in blogs somewhere, or somebody must have written it.
About
I had
them.
written a blog about 8 characteristics of unbeatable website design, and my clients forwarded that blog to their agencies, and their agencies gave me a lot of 4-letter words because I added their increase their scope of work. But you can definitely find some good books where they will give you detailed processes in terms of what to look for, do's and don'ts. But you also talk to other entrepreneurs, because there is nothing like live experience.
So I would like to say that you should check, if you're hiring any digital marketer or any digital agency, just check their social presence or their online presence. Try to type those keywords, something like this, Mohit Gupta, or something like that. Try to search all those keywords and see that they have a good social media presence, or they have a good online reputation, or if someone has written some negative review about that agency or any marketer. So try to Google it. If you Google, and you will get the answer, because
Or
this agency is having a bad website, etc., etc. So you will get your results.
Or you can also try one litmus test. Typically for a job interview, there is a question why we should hire you, right? There is a good quote that I heard yesterday, that in one session, that marketing is common sense. Although I agree, but making your marketing effective is very uncommon. So what you are saying is right, but that may not be right for every individual. And
Right, true.
for giving introductory information, agencies also will not mind providing some information. No, what I think she means is that in terms of digital marketing and not marketing. See, typically the best way that many matured customers know that to use free advice is to ask supplier how to do something and give a proposal. So whatever they know, they will provide all that in a proposal. May not be true for small businesses, but large businesses
Large
definitely.
businesses, true.
We'll take next question.
Yeah, as she was saying about the qualities an entrepreneur should look, or as a client you should look in a digital agency. So one of the major drawback in probably I've seen in Pune, digital agencies do not share clients' passwords, account passwords, and data. what they do is at the end of the month they'll probably share a Excel sheet, manipulate it.
Right.
So as a client, that is your job, that you should ask your agency to educate you that this is the tool. Let's say this is AdWords, this is your social media account, and this is your analytics. And these are the key performing indicators. You have to mutually decide it. That let's say you have a real estate business and you have an objective of lead generation.
Right.
So mutually you decide that these many leads are coming from social media and from email marketing, and that's how you have to ask your agency to educate yourself.
Yeah,
Right.
more
You
than
need to put your efforts in that.
more
Right.
than Pune, probably what I can say that developed countries have already passed through this cycle.
Right. Right.
We
right.
instead of developing something new, just read, listen here by whatever way as to what they have done, what had happened wrong, and how they corrected it. We are definitely around 8 years late in terms of anything digital. If we can observe what they have done in developed countries and how they have mitigated all these different risks, we have ready-made solutions for our problems. For not all the problems, but yes, most of them.
I was approached by a digital marketing agency, and I was really not looking for any digital marketing, etc. So I had not done much of marketing ourselves, though we have social media presence. So we have something on SlideShare, Twitter. I use it mainly for getting educated myself. So this person approaches me and says that I will, I will do SlideShare marketing. The proof will be within 15 days. You will find a lot of hits on. I said, just the hits won't count. So he said, no, from the hits you will also get website hits, etc. So, and he said, we will do it on a trial basis for 15 days. And then at the end of 15 days, he also took one presentation of mine as a content. He said, we are going to modify it. All they did is basically give a different UI to that presentation, just change the colors and split one slide into two, which was again a mistake because one had the quote of an author and the quote went to another slide.
Bad.
So,
So at the end of it, and then they came back and said, look, now you have got more likes than you had. And then when I went into it, I found that those likes were coming from the interns that they had hired. Okay.
I mean, see, that is
right.
another challenge with digital marketing numbers. Do you agree that more the website visitors you have, the better is the results in terms of marketing?
No. You should have a targeted leads, targeted visitors to your site.
Few years back, there was a footer on many websites.
Right.
Business may not be, and there is no formula for success. If somebody has done A and then done B, that means is equal to success. I think then we are wrong. If whatever successful brands have done, we just follow and we become successful, that is not the case. So there is no formula as such. So if anybody guarantees you something, then always question mark that.
They are just trying to bluff you because Google itself say that nobody can guarantee your rankings. Nobody can guarantee. If they say that I am guaranteeing rankings, so he's just trying to bluff you.